I don't know about you, but I am so freaking pumped on the future. So pumped, man. There are just so many absolutely incredible advancements in technology. 3D printing, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, Internet 2.0, I should say Internet 3.0. Just so many absolutely awesome advancements in technology that within the next, I would say 50 to 100 years, this planet that we live on, this reality that we live in. You know, I'm in Boise, Idaho right now taking a morning walk. I got some cows behind me, you know. It's 2017, we got cars on the road. I'm telling you, in 50 to 100 years, the reality that we live in is going to be so radically different than it is right now that most people's minds, I would say 9.9 out of 10 people, cannot even understand or fathom the reality that's being created around us right now. And to me, it's sad because the future is so exciting. The abundance that's about to be unfolded for each and every one of us is so awesome. But right now, we're still letting go. We're still shedding that skin of scarcity. Man, the future is just so awesome. You know, the reason why most people can't see the future as unfolding as awesomely as it is because they're still stuck in the rat race. You know, most people, I'd say all these people in all these cars stuck in traffic, probably going to work, most of them, their expenses outweigh their income, meaning that they have more money going out every month than coming in. And when you're stuck in that rat race, when you're stuck in that cycle of survival, where you go to work just to maintain your level of survival, that actually holds you back from thinking about the future, really thinking about the future. You know, most people don't have long-term goals. And the reason why they don't have long-term goals is because they can't really see that far ahead into the future. Most people can't see more than 90 days into the future. And that's because they're stuck. They're stuck in a limited perception. And that limited perception is based on their survival. They're stuck in survival. I did a training a few weeks ago on the pyramid of value. And the pyramid of value is a pyramid that we all, it's a game, essentially. You know, the very bottom is total poverty, total despondence. You know, where it's hopelessness. You know, and a few rungs up the ladder is survival. And when you're just stuck in survival, you can't really see that far into the future. So most people are stuck in that. And because they're stuck in that, it really limits what they believe is possible for them. And it's just crazy to me how many people have sacrificed their true freedom for debt. They've been sold this idea of what happiness is. They've been sold happiness is being in debt, having a mortgage, which most people don't even understand language, which would mean that they don't understand the definition of words. because the definition of the word mortgage, which is a French word, mortier, which means obligation until death. So your mortgage is an obligation. It's a 30-year obligation. And you know, banks have done so much research and so much marketing and so much manipulation that they actually forecast that every 7 years a person is either going to refinance their house or they're going to buy a new house and get a new mortgage. Okay, they've been sold that happiness comes from having a nice car, having nice clothes, going on vacations, and putting it all on credit. Living in debt. You see, indebtedness is just another form of slavery. Because I'm here to tell you, my friends, you don't have to have a lot of money to be rich. You don't have to have a lot of money to be totally financially free. It's not that hard. You just have to change your values. Change your values, you know? When you change your values, you make different decisions. When you make different decisions, your results change. Because that's people think they need to have a lot of money to feel safe and secure and financially free. But I'm here to tell you that you don't. If you were to lower your expenses, get rid of that car payment, the car is just a tool. Just a transportation tool that gets you from point A to point B. So you could buy cash, an older used car, get out of debt. Get out of debt. Become free. Free up your time. And then you can start a business. Then you can get onto the right side of the cash flow quadrant, as Robert Kiyosaki teaches, where you go from being an employee or you become self-employed over to the right side where you become a business owner and you become an investor. And then you start having passive income. You start having assets that are producing cash flow for you. And then once your cash flow far exceeds your monthly expenses, then you can go out. Then you can go out and have the nice car. Because then you can pay for it with cash if you so chose. I think buying a car cash is an absolutely terrible investment, but you could if you wanted. Get a newer, nicer house. If you owned, let's say an internet business, it's producing you $10,000 a month in passive income. Let's say maybe you're working 10, 15 hours a week on your internet business and you're making $10,000 a month, then you're rich. You're rich in time, which is the most valuable asset that we have as a human being. Bruce Lee said it best. Life is time, and time is what makes up life. So, are you stuck in that cycle? Are you stuck in survival where you've become indebted to your lifestyle, indebted to your house, indebted to your car payments, indebted to your credit card payments? Are you a debt slave? Well, you can get out. It's just a shift in your perspective, a shift in your values.